So basically, in that middle bit there, it's shooting out from the black sun, it's eternal twilight. The other side, we're stuck on the wrong side. This side, where the flat earth is now. Got the 4 rivers. It's the navel of the earth. It's breathing every 6 hours, sucking in and out. Jesus, the sun, places his light into the holy hole. This transaction, this blend of the 2 lights through this polarity, because everything's polarised, that's where everything's happening. The animating factor of the spiritual side that keeps all of this materialistic stuff going around animated. We've actually come from that side with the higher light, the higher frequency light. We're just in the lower, denser frequency side at the minute. We're on the wrong side. We need to get the vibration inside higher, come together, dualitize, use both sides of your energy together to lift your frequency 50-50, to get them morphing platonic solids inside vibing, so you're back with the electric light and the higher frequencies inside, and we'll get living from your heart, and we'll get back to the other side, and we'll unite peacefully. See some of Quosi's videos he explains it good, and Devin Magdi get videos about pointing out the Holy Grail. That's the holy hole in the centre of the dish. Spread the word, people need to see. It's not like some bullshit, it is what it is. It's the end of the days, everything's weaved in plain sight. As soon as you start to see it, do blood over intent with your brethren and brev sisters, you'll see it. It's that easy, it's that obvious, it is there. It's not that there's like, look how many of us there is, you think all of us have just gone mad or something. There's thousands of us. It's there, it's blatantly obvious when you do this. That transaction of the light going through, look, goes in, that's the centre. That'll be like Mount Meru there. That's the light getting sucked in, and then the astral jet comes shooting back out from the centre of the flat plane. We need to get back to the other side. You get the paper over the mirror and that, like I've said. It's just rubbed in your face on everything. X marks the spot at the centre of the dish. Drink from the living waters. Get over to Quosi's channel. Watch some of his videos. Get to Devin Magdi's and put videos out yourself. Do blood over intent. Quosi ain't mad. It's the best thing. Is the thing that's the bloke who's bringing all of this into fruition, and we're going to have heaven on earth. We can see it. I'm already getting dreams every night, seeing stuff in my head. I know without a fact, if I ever knew anything, I know this more than anything. Like I keep trying to explain to my family and other people, if there's one thing I ever know, it's that I know this. We're here and we're bringing heaven on earth. Because he's pointed out the Holy Grail, we've got the Holy Grail, we know where it is and we're going. Stop trying to like diss the bloke, and that is the best thing that's happened to this place. He's the saviour of mankind. Through him now everybody's waking up, and we can all see. I suggest you do blood over intent and start to wake up and spread the word and put videos out. Jesus the sun bends his light, goes through the holy hole, this black hole sun, 800 nautical miles in diameter. He's sucking it in. It's that 2-way loop, and then it's shooting out the astral beam, and it's spiritual and physical, 50-50 animated. You know, so you got feminine, masculine, everything's polarised. It shouldn't be. You should be living from your heart in the higher, denser vibe on this side of the plane. But I'm stuck on the energy grid this side, rather than returning back. They've chucked the monkey wrench in, and it keeps recycling you and putting you back with your memories erased, and that's what's been going on. It's been going on and going on all through the 12 ages of the 12 zodiacs, like one big clock. That sun spirals in and out. That's why clocks, the only reason clocks can work, the only reason that you sleep every night is because it's 50-50 and polarised, and you have to spend half in the physical, half in the spiritual, but half of you don't even have dreams anymore or anything because of all the fluoride in the water. I suggest you listen to what Quosi says about getting copper back in your blood and defluoricating your pineal gland and waking up, because this shit's real and it's happening, and it's like the end of the days, and it's happening and it's coming fast. All of this technology advancement that's happened in the last few years, like Hawkins has said, it's only happened like that purely just to awaken everybody. It is what it is. It's the information age. It's the age of Aquarius. We can all speak to each other at the click of a switch, click of a button, and it is what it is. And the truth, you can't keep the truth caged up. It's like a lion. Once you let it out, it just roars about anything in its path. It just tears it down. There's top scientists, top blokes everywhere in the RAF, in the military. They've woken up themselves. They can see what's going on, and they're asking questions now. And the people who don't actually look at that, they're just carrying on, going home, going to work, putting the telly on. You want to mention nothing on the media about it or nothing. So they want to just keep you hid and keep you confused, keep you
veil all pulled over your eyes. But the ones who have found out, and the ones who go on YouTube watching truth, who can see it, and there's thousands of us, know what's going on, and it's the end of the age. It's all been weaved. It's God's plan. It's weaved into everything. You can see the hidden hand in everything. Stop getting on at Quosi. Just take your time. Don't actually look. The earth's flat. You're going on at these blokes, and you'll probably be putting comments about me. I don't really care either, because we've took the time to research, and we can see, and everything just comes to us now. We're no longer blind. It's just there. It shines more than anything. If I ever knew anything, I know this, and I know what Quosi's saying, Devin's saying, what a lot of other people out there are starting to say now, so starting to see, is what it is. It's reality for what it is. They've kept you blind, they've kept half of your brain shut off, and they've kept you dumb. Suggest you actually start watching some videos, do blood over intent with your brethren and your sisters, brethren together, put videos out there and stand up. We need to unite peacefully and take back, with sovereign beings, we need to take back our divine intent and our divine sovereignty and bring heaven back to earth for the good of all. How can you say anything bad about anybody who's trying to bring heaven on earth? How can you go mad and call that bloke what some of the people have been saying when he's bringing heaven on earth? How can you say anything bad about anyone who just wants to bring heaven on earth for the people and make it good for everybody, so there's no money and control system, and all the nasty things that you see in the world today will be gone. All the horrible things that these Illuminists and Masons have done, and all the poison, systematic killing, and all the horrid stuff that you see, don't need to be like that. We're naturally, it's all propaganda and fear. They've told you that you're horrible and nasty in your head and poisoned you. We're not like that. We're spiritual sovereign beings. We're peaceful, loving, higher frequency, vibrating beings. When both hemispheres of your brain work, when it's just not all the masculine, gimme, straight energy, reptilian side, when both hemispheres come together, when your pineal glands releasing dimethyltryptamine naturally into your head, and you're literally vibing with a higher frequency and a higher vibration, 50-50, you're a natural, empathetic, loving being, and you thrive and you rise and you buzz and you feel good. That's what they're hiding, that nice serotonin and melatonin, all these things that come with higher frequency vibrating, they're already all inside of you. You've come here for a physical experience in a denser like reality. Basically, you've come to this side. You could come and go whenever you wanted to before, and they've kept you trapped through that monkey wrench, and you can't get back out. Come here for an experience. It's a laboratory. Certain plants and certain psychoactive substances expand your conscious mind and expand your awareness and show you things that are normally hidden. That's why it's all demonised and took. Psilocybin, they ain't called liberty caps for a reason over here. Psilocybin, semilancetus, magic mushrooms that grow everywhere. They grow everywhere over here. All the horse fields are everywhere. Liberty caps, because them freedom caps, because when you take them, they expand your conscious mind. Anything psilocybin, masculine psychoactive substances, them demonised and pursued, and they tried, like some of the school fields and that where they used to grow, they tried poisoning the grass off so they don't grow. So they don't want you having them for a reason. But alcohol, you can go and buy a bottle of vodka for like fucking £6 and get absolutely smashed off your head. You could go and murder your nan, you'd be that off your head on it, and you wouldn't even know the next day. Totally forgot everything about it. I woke up that many times in jail cells the next morning, not even knowing what I'd done. I'd have to ask the copper and they'd have to tell me and show me the CCTV footage. You never do that with psychoactive substances. It only expands your conscious mind and it shows you what is, and you connect with the feminine divine energy, the creative flow, the lucid lights that are inside of your mind, coming from this dimethyltryptamine, melatonin, serotonin, all of the empathetic, loving hormones that your body naturally releases when it's back in touch with your soul, and you're living with both hemispheres of your brain working together, and it's blissful and nice. And that's what they're hiding. They're keeping you distracted with stuff. They're keeping you that distracted and that being feared with propaganda and everything, that you're never taking the time to sit back and look inside and use things that can help you make that light shine inside your head. Because pictures speak 1,000 words, and then morphing platonic solids, it's like the best firework display you've ever watched in your head, and it's downloading knowledge into your head. It's like them kaleidoscopes, all the pretty colours, but it's teaching you stuff as it does, and then you're thinking to like any outcome of something. If you want to design something, you can picture it part by part perfectly in your head, how you're going to put it together, how you're going to do this. That's all there with your third eye inside of your brain. Just take the time to find it and look, because that's what they don't want you doing. And as soon as you do this, you'll find this flow of the feminine energy, and you'll find the blissful love that she's there trying to call you back, call everybody home with, and trying to give you, because it's good. The light of the God is good, and the light of God's coming back, and it wants you to find it and spread videos and help people.